What's up? I'm back, so I'm gonna be looting these houses before I look for the man in the checkered suit. And you guys are gonna notice my inventory's changed, but it's off screen. I've sold some stuff. Ain't really bought anything. This is miscellaneous. I'll sell this stuff. Take these caps. Okay, sleep to regenerate. I'll sell these too. Yeah, the music's extremely creepy. It creeps me out, but it does set the atmosphere, which is one of the great things about older games. Because the graphics couldn't be completely good. They're probably halfway good or bad, which is the max of tech could create. So they had to like show you, the atmosphere in other ways besides you know, damage on characters' animation models, such as a Black Eye. They can't animate that. Oh, let's like have them crucified as an example. This person appears to be near death. To remove them from the cross will kill them. Okay, because they're nailed there, so they gotta die slowly while being nailed. So remove the nails, they'll die instantly. Shit, these skulls are like red skull, creepy as fuck. Welcome to Nevada, the Silver Start. Damn, this piano is creepy as fuck. There's usually some traps that spawn around here randomly. And they're waiting to throw something at me. Okay, homeboy's dead right here. Okay. Some of these drugs should make me stronger, restore a limb condition. Okay, I'll take that. Action points plus 15. I'll take some jet. Corn. There's a lot of Legion members over here.
Look out!
They've been patrolling this area a lot.
Look out!
Specifically the area in between Nipton and Novac. That stuff's getting sold. Let me repair my grenade rifle. I can't use a grenade rifle, repair mercenaries one. Well, I guess I'm selling that stuff. I'm gonna sell this knife real quick. Now, in alternate versions of the game, such as versions of the game outside the American one, this place is called Ulysses' House. It's not called Wolfhorn Ranch, and Ulysses is going to be a very important character. So I see why they changed that in the American version at the last minute. Not to, let people know Ulysses' name. But I understand they didn't want to give people spoilers. But it does make sense to let them know Ulysses' name / spoil them. Because it's a useful piece of info in world building.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
No shit.
Hey there. Need anything?
Okay, so I've talked to this guy before. We sell miscellaneous stuff. But y'all are probably wondering why the screen's blue. It's because my character is high from the drugs. They start seeing things the wrong way. Okay, so this is a Legion camp in between Nipton and Novac. We're gonna come back here soon. Usually I go here mid or late game. Even though he's not human, he's not mutated, so he'll die pretty fast to a normal gun. Okay, I can sell that hide. Okay, I can sell that gland too.
McCarran doesn't like it when civilians wander into military outposts, so if you're here on business, better make it quick.
Well, I just nearly saved your life, so it doesn't really matter.
The radio signal out here can be pretty spotty because of all the hills. Sometimes our scheduled updates don't go through. When it happens enough times, they send someone over to check up on us. Lately, we've been getting extra medical supplies for some reason. I'm in no rush to give the supplies back.
Mind if I take some of those extra meds?
I shouldn't have said anything in the first place, and I'd rather not get you into the habit of crossing the NCR.
Yeah, whatever. Oh my god, you're so tough. You literally have a NCR ranger station in the middle of Legion territory. Like, bro, you're not that strong. Now, what is this place?
Ranger Station Charlie. We're responsible for keeping the highway up through Novac civil.
Anything unusual around here?
All quiet at the moment. Ranger Beaumont is in charge here, but he's off leading a patrol.
Tell me about the Rangers.
We're part scout, part commando, part sheriff. The training is brutal, and I'd say 8 out of 10 recruits washes out before you get your ranger badge. You've got to prove you can be quieter than a shadow and more ferocious than a deathclaw.
Are there a lot of Rangers in Mojave?
Couple dozen, I'd say. Most of them posted at stations like this one.
How does one become a Ranger?
The Rangers mostly draw from the basic NCR Army. A trooper who shows exceptional skill at fighting and scouting can be nominated for the training.
Let's talk about something else.
Sure.
Okay, I can sell that coffee cup.
McCarran doesn't like... You're back. What's... Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter. We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Okay, let me steal some of this junk over here. We're gonna need it to get a companion soon. I'll do it at night. Wait, oh, it's Victor. Victor's not affiliated with Novac. Okay, let me steal some of this junk over here. I'm gonna need it to get a companion in a minute. Victor detected us, but he's not really affiliated with Novac, so it really doesn't matter if we steal in front of him. Because the reputation of Novak's ain't finna go down if he catches us stealing. He's just temporarily living here. He's not actually one of the citizens.
Howdy, partner.
Wait, how the fuck did Victor get... That nigga's been spying on us. Okay, I need a fucking restraining order.
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit if it ain't my old friend from Good Springs.
We ain't friends. What are you doing to know that?
Don't rightly know. I just got the notion to make my way to New Vegas. Reckon I'll find out when I get there.
No, I will. Quite a coincidence, us meeting like this.
Seeing how this is the only road around, I'd be a sight more surprised if we didn't run into each other from time to time.
No. You said that the men that jumped me were heading this way, right?
No, don't believe I did. But you might ask around. The Novac folk usually see anyone traveling.
Just stay out of my way, robot.
I'll let that slide, seeing as how you got a mind full of vengeance for that no-good polecat and all.
Okay, let me go into Ranger Andy's
Hey.
house.
We haven't met yet. You must be new in town. I'm Andy.
What do you do around here?
Right now, a whole lot of sitting on my keister and counting cracks in the ceiling. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. On better days, I help keep the peace. Boone and Vargas watch the road. I watch the town. Tell myself I'm doing some good.
You're with the NCR right now. Shitty literally has an NCR symbol on his shoulder.
Was with them. That was back when my arm and leg used to work better. I still like to pretend I'm a ranger, though. I'll check in with the guys up at the station pretty regular on the ham radio. Sometimes they stop by, tell me they're paying their respects, the smug bastards. They haven't been responding to me last couple days. I guess they got tired of hearing me talk, but it still got me a little worried. Hell, listen to me talk, like some damn mother hen.
Yeah, it sucks they ghosted him since he was disabled. That's fucked up. He must have got injured in battle. Would you feel better if I checked on your friends for you? The Rangers are soft, they're probably already dead. That's true, but that's fucked up to say that to him.
No. They're gonna think I'm having trouble letting go.
Tell me about the Rangers.
They're the NCR's finest. A one-man platoon, each of them. You got a job where even thinking about it would scare a man senseless? That's when you bring in the Rangers. And if you see a squad of veterans, guys who are in their black armor, well, you won't find a more beautiful sight.
Did you do something in your leg?
Yeah, twice. Actually, the first time it was more like half my body. knocked me out of the Rangers. This time, it's mostly just reminded me how useless I've gotten.
What happened?
A few years back, we get a tip that some Legion slavers were holed up in this burnt-out house a few clicks from where we were stationed. We get there and it's deserted. No sign anyone's been there. I turn around and there's this kid, just skin and bone, and he's looking up at us and he's scared half to death. Been hiding in it.
What did you do?
I go to grab him out of there and I notice he's holding something in his hand. Something metal. He shuts himself back in the closet and that's when I see the grenade he's left by my feet.
Okay, so the Legion set him up with the kid. That's fucked up. Like a lot of criminals be doing that, setting niggas up with kids and old people that need help. And then you help them. Then that old bitch and that kid got fucking paid to set you up. And while you're distracted with them, the niggas rob you. Your body's injured, not your mind. You're kidding yourself. If you think you're useless, that's nice to make him feel better. But he's not useless. He has a lot of experience mentally, just because he's physically fucked up.
Huh. People don't exactly line up to find out what's in my head. Can't remember the last time someone suggested I knew something worth knowing. You know, maybe there's something I can do for you. Since you've gone to all the trouble of flattering a crippled old soul, there's a move we have in the Rangers for knocking an opponent off his feet.
So, okay, he's basically taught me the Ranger takedown special move as a reward. It's basically a leg sweep. To use this technique, initiate a power attack while moving backwards. You'll drop your opponent to the ground. Okay, so a power attack is when you hold the melee button to do a heavy attack, which are called power attacks in this game, but you move back before or as you're doing it. There's a lot of melee moves like this in this game, specifically like specials, like command normals. Wait, I gotta pull my swap to unarmed. That's the normal one. Shows up when, you know, something dealing with like war or a skirmish. That's cool. The music stopped though, because I'm out of the base now. I mean station, my bad. Tomato, tomato.
Any word on Station Charlie?
I went there, everybody was dead.
What? What happened?
Okay, speech 60, the attackers were all dead too. It's impossible to identify. So you can basically lie just to get the nigga to shut up. Because a lot of niggas are annoyed. No one would be bothered, but he's not as useful as a ranger now that he's disabled. Members of the Legion attack.
Those were good men at that station. Good men. This whole town was sleeping a lot easier because of them. Now, who knows what we're in for? The Legion? Christ. We'd be better off with raiders. Well, thanks for telling me. I know that knowledge didn't come without risk. Here, take this. Courtesy of the Ranger Veterans Fund.
Okay, that's nice. He gave me those caps. And I gained good karma from doing that. And the reason why is that's not a quest. That was a task / a note that's giving me a task. That was completely optional. Well, some quests are, but these quests give you more XP. In most tasks and notes, giving you tasks don't give you caps. Okay. None of the citizens should see me now. Okay, I'm addicted to whiskey. That's changed my sight. Seeing orangish red now. Okay, had to lighten the load by eating.
Welcome to the Dino Bite gift shop. My name's Cliff. If you're here for the T-Rex figurines, you're just in time. There's still a few left.
Oh no, there's more, but I'm about to steal from you and resell you your figurines. What do you sell here?
Well, there's T-Rex figurines, of course. That's our bread and butter. We also have an assortment of the Repcon factory souvenirs, rockets.
What about supplies and guns? You sell those?
Guns? Well, yeah, I guess I might have a few. Darn it, no one ever buys the T-Rexes.
Yeah.
Sure
But
thing.
you're such
Have
a
look.
nerd, they don't want to hear about the T-Rexes. Okay, let me buy that gun, which apparently, according to a lot of old heads who played this game, apparently that gun is based off a gun from some movie called Blade Runner. Apparently, some old heads in the JoJo's community said the Dio, the main villain of parts 1 to 3 and part 6 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, is based off the main villain from Blade Runner. Don't quote me on that. Tell me more about the rockets.
They're scale replicas of the real thing. Very detailed. Got a liquid in them that makes them glow. From what I hear, Repcon used to give them out on tours of their HQ up in Henderson. But I guess they had to stop after the first few kids thought they were filled with Nuka-Cola and drank it down. The papers had a name for the condition and everything. They called it the Repcon shakes. Those were bad times for Robco.
How'd they end up here?
Well, they unloaded what they had left on the Dino Bite as a tax write-off, but plenty of demand for them, seeing as how they're one-of-a-kind collector's items, but I might still have some in back.
We're looking for a man in a checker suit. You seen him?
Sure, but he didn't buy any souvenirs, if that's what you're wondering. Sounded like he didn't have his money with him. His friends seemed disappointed about it. Heck, I would be too if I found such a fine store and left my money elsewhere.
Okay, stop
Manny might know
highballing
more
me.
about him. Thought he might have been friends with one or two of them. He's up in the dino mouth during the day. Come back soon now. Welcome back. Can I get you? Sure thing. Have a look.
Well, welcome to you. You look tired from the road. Why don't you relax a spell?
We haven't met yet.
Oh, what am I doing? I got to thinking about making a good impression and plain forgot to tell you my name.
Exactly.
I'm Jeannie May. I take care of folks here at the motel, long as they aren't troublemakers.
Are you sure she ain't Jeezy's ex-wife? Because she got them Asian eyes, like for real, bro. No, okay, I gotta stop like with the roasting. Alright, what is this place?
We're in a little desert oasis, name of Novac. This is the Dino Delight Motel.
Oh my god, I get the boa joke. What's there of interest around here?
Well, there's Dinky, the town mascot. He's a sight. You probably already saw him when you came in, but up the road a ways to the west, there's RepCon. That's the old rocket factory. There's been some sinister characters out there lately, so other than that, nothing to do but take it easy and enjoy.
Anything else?
Well, up north a ways, you'll see a big tower. That's Helios 1. Used to be a power plant in its day. And there's a town just east of here called Nelson. Used to be such a quaint little place until those slavers took it over. But we got our wonderful snipers keeping an eye in that direction, and so far, the slavers have left us alone.
Tell me about RepCon.
I just know what I've heard. Ever so often, there'll be a commotion from that direction. Watch out for strangers. I hope you're finding everything to your liking.
What's been going on in town lately?
Well, let's see. Dusty McBride's been losing some Brahmin, but Ranger Andy's still hurt. They've been a blessing.
What's the quickest way to get out of this dump?
You can jump out the window for all I care, mister. You got no right to come in here and start criticizing our town. Folks work hard to keep it clean. We do the best we can. But still, there's always some of you finicky types that...
I'm not gonna say sorry, you guys are gonna see why.
Watch out for...
Yeah, strangers like you. Okay, bill of sales in here. You notice you don't lose karma for stealing anything in here. So that shows Jeannie Mae's not a good person. There's a mailbox here too. Let me wait until 9 o'clock tomorrow to talk to Boone.
Hey there.
Welcome. Welcome back. Can I get... Sure thing. Have a look.
Let me read this bill of sale. We, the representatives of the Council of Office Reum, have this day bargain and purchase from Jenny Mae Crawford the township of Novac the exclusive rights of ownership of the sale of the slave Carla Boone for the sum of 1,000 caps, and those of her unborn child for some 500 caps. The receipt whereof is hereby acknowledged. We warrant the slave and her young to be sound and healthy, and the slaves for life. So they basically enslaved her and her unborn child for life. We covenant with the said Jenny Mae Crawford that we have full power to bargain and sell said slave and our offspring. Payment of an additional 500 bottle caps will be due pending successful maturation of the fetus, the claim to which shall be guaranteed the possession of this document. M. Scribanius Lebodris et al., administrators of M. Licinius Crassus, Council of Office Orium Abam Mulatus. Okay, I don't know what this weird language is, but what I do know is that Carla Boone, who has the same last name as Boone, a character we've seen before, was sold to slavery, and her unborn fetus, which Atlanta assumes shares some relation to Boone, even if it's an in-law.
No offense, but I need to focus on getting more rest when I'm off duty. I'm not sleeping so good. If you want to talk, catch me when I'm on duty. I'm up at the Dinosaur after 9 p.m. Yeah.
Okay, Boone's being kind of rude. Well, probably because his family member got enslaved.
God damn it. Don't sneak up on me like that. What do you want?
So he has a beret, so he was most likely in some type of military before, like the NCR. Expecting visitors.
Yeah, I guess maybe I am. But not like you. Huh. Maybe it should have been you I was expecting all along. Why are you here?
Speechbird 1, if you're looking for someone in particular, I could tip you off if I see him.
Yeah, well, you see anybody wearing Legion Crimson or a lot of sports equipment, you just let me know. You still haven't answered my question.
Well, you know, the Legions are slavers, and we do know his family member was sold to a slaver as a slave, and an unborn fetus who was in his family. I just wanted to check out the view. Me and new people. Just looking around, that's what I'm doing.
There's nothing up here.
There's a sniper up here.
I think you better leave.
Just making a friendly conversation. Don't you treat everybody around here like this.
Wait. You just got into town. Maybe you shouldn't go. Not just yet.
Why is that? So you just want something from me?
I need someone I can trust. You're a stranger. That's a start.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to find something out for me. I don't know if there's anything to find, but I need someone to try. My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come, what route to take, and they only took Carla. Someone set it up. I don't know who.
I know who. You're trying to track down your wife.
My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her.
What do I do if I find this person?
Bring him out in front of the nest here while I'm on duty. I work nights. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our signal so I know you're standing with him. And I'll take care of the rest. I need to do this myself.
I don't blame him. You gotta get your get back too. And your unborn child got capped too by the slavers. I'll see what I can do. You only trust strangers.
I said it was a start. This town, nobody looks me straight in the eye anymore.
Well, if it will be your own homeboys who, you know, will slime you out, and sometimes your own family. We got that one family member we can't deal with. How do you know your wife's dead?
I know, all right. That's all you need to know.
I'll see what I can do to help you out.
Good. I'll make it worth your while. No one in town knows that I know what happened to my wife. Best they never know, or the Legion will be after me next.
Makes sense. The Legion would do some dirty shit like that. So let me boost my repair. It's at 65 good. Speech, 65. Locks pick. Need to push 60 with that. I'm going to make my energy weapons even. Now you can take anybody to go to assassination point where Buna assassinate him.
What's going on, man?
Who are you?
I'm Manny. I'm on security detail here. You see a rifle barrel sticking out of the dinosaur's mouth, you got a 50-50 shot it's me.
What do you protect the town from?
You name it. Anything that comes within 1,000 yards. Lately we've been getting ghouls, coming from the road to Repcon. The big threat is the Legion coming from the east. If they decide to attack with a full force, they'll run us over.
Who's Boone?
Boone's a sniper, same as me. Used to spot for him when we were enlisted with the NCR. After we got out, I talked him into settling down here. I'd introduce you, but we're not so friendly right now.
Why are you on bad terms with Boone?
Me and his wife, we didn't see eye to eye on some things. We had some pretty big arguments. One day, she turns up missing, and...
So Boone thinks he did it. What do you and Boone's wife argue about?
Man, you name it. See, I grew up in North Vegas. Me and my cousins, we were some bad seeds. Got in with a gang. Then something happened, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So I enlisted, earned my future, brought down my best friend to share that future with me. And here was this woman who was too good for it, trying to take him away. So yeah, I didn't see eye to eye with the bitch.
Okay, so basically Boone's wife was basically a bougie bitch. Basically, she was like super bougie, and Manny grew up in the trenches and didn't like that. You know, the fact she kind of probably did look down on him a little bit, but she didn't deserve to die. You know, she wasn't, no killer or no slaver or no torturer or nothing like that. Do you have anything to do with Boone's wife's disappearance?
Believe me, when I heard the news, my first thought was, I owe somebody big. I figured Boone would come around after a while. But he hasn't. I'm starting to think that if he doesn't find her, things will never go back to the way they were.
So you're happy that your best friend's wife is dead. I understand that she was stuck up or whatever, and usually the personality of one partner rubs off on the other, and Boone, might have came off stuck up, which I highly doubt. I think Manny might have been a bit jealous because, he was womanless or whatever. Who would want to hurt Boone's wife?
Man, everybody. That girl didn't have one friend in this whole town. She didn't want any. She wanted to sit in her room all day and make herself miserable, and she went out of her way to be rude. She upset a lot of people. You wouldn't have liked her either.
So you were in a gang. Were they tough?
Were they tough? I was in the cons, man. It doesn't get any badder.
What was your tour at the NCR like?
Oh, it was great. I wouldn't trade it. Something about that lifestyle, the discipline, seeing new places, making people safe.
So why did you leave?
Well, I just felt like it was time, Wanted to have a home. Plus, I was up at Camp Golf when Bitter Springs went down. I faked like I was sick to get out of going because I knew some of the people there. But when everybody came back, nobody would tell me what happened, and people would call us murderers sometimes when we showed up to secure towns.
What happened at Bitter Springs?
I still don't know exactly. Just that a lot of people died who didn't want to be a part of the fighting at all. I don't blame anybody for it. There's so much chaos when you're fighting. You're lucky not to shoot your own guys. But it did take something out of it for me. Just wasn't the same. So when it came time to re-enlist, I just took my papers and walked.
So basically, there was a war at Bitter Springs or a skirmish, and basically a lot of friendly fire resulted in civilians and refugees getting caught in the crossfire. I'm looking for a man in a checker suit.
Sure, I know him. What do you want with him?
I have a score to settle.
Doesn't surprise me. The guy seemed like he'd do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own. Maybe we can do a trade.
Forget it, I'll find him on my own.
Hey, do what you want. I'm just trying to make it easier on you.
Okay, no, he's lying. He's trying to like get me to do a favor for a favor. Looking for a man in a checker coat.
This again.
What do you need?
Novac, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now.
Why don't you deal with it?
I would, but I've got to watch the road. Caesar's Legion has been taking territory just east of here. They took Nelson. If we let our guard down, they might attack. All it takes for the Legion is for them to sense weakness.
What needs to be done?
Well, they gotta go, or this will be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me.
Okay, I'll see what I can do about it.
It'd mean a lot to me.
Okay, this mission has to be completed near midnight.
I don't think we got any more to discuss here.
Okay, so she got very mad when I talked about the town. That's why she had Boone's wife killed, but she was bougie. Now, Boone's wife was like no killer. What can you tell me about Boone's wife?
How should I put it? I guess you could say she was kind of like a cactus flower. Real pretty to look at, but there was just no getting close to her. She never did take to living here. She liked the big lights and fast living of New Vegas. I got the feeling she was trying to get Boone to live with her, but I guess she got tired of...
What's wrong with Boone?
Nothing that wouldn't be wrong with any man who loses a wife, I suppose. Poor dear. I know he thinks she was kidnapped, but I'm not so sure she didn't just run off on her own.
You put a hit out on her, you dumb bitch. Like, the fuck? Like, are you looking down too, but you're getting caught in a lie? Or is her eyes just small and skinny? No, I ain't saying sorry.
I don't think we got...
Okay, I can only count her up to a dinosaur near 12.
I don't think we got... Okay, if that's what you think.
Let me put the beret on. God damn, this nigga's accurate. Okay, I can sell her clothes.
Howdy, partner.
That's it then. How did you know?
Bill a sale.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It'd be like them to keep paperwork. Here, this is all I can give. think our dealings are done here?
What will you do after this? Are you an outlaw?
No. People die out there. Often enough that no one worries about blame. They're too anxious to forget it happened in the first place, I guess. Besides, I was on break when it happened.
What will you do after this?
I don't know. I won't be staying, I know that. Don't see much point in anything right now, except hunting legionaries. Maybe I'll wander. Like you.
Come with me, let's go after the Legion.
You don't want to do that.
Intelligence, I thought snipers worked in teams. Now, either one of these answers worked except for this one. I'll just use this one since I got intelligence. I get XP for, perk, skill, checks.
Yeah. Working on your own, you're a lot less effective. I've been there and paid for it. But this isn't gonna end well. Fine. Let's get out of here.
Okay, I got Boone's spotter perk, and the way it works, it basically scans enemies, basically. So when you fight enemies and they're behind rocks, you can't see them through rocks, but there's an outline around them. So, like, if the enemy's wearing, brown, and most everything in this game is, like, brownish yellow, then they can blend in with their surroundings, but, they'll be marked, so they can't. Okay, there's a dead Bromham. Okay, let me wait until midnight. Okay, I'm detected by my companion. And the cows. I don't want to be detected by whoever's killing them. It's almost 12.
Hey there. You're from out of town, ain't you? Name's Dusty.
What do you do in Novac?
Oh, I tend to my ranch.
I heard you've been losing livestock.
Losing don't describe it. It's a massacre. A few more days and there won't be nothing left to lose.
Tell me about Tell me what you know about the attacks.
Every night around midnight, Alice and I wake up to some crazy hollering and gunshots. You'd think the world was ending all over again. But it's just one animal each night.
I'll see whoever is responsible.
We'd be grateful, especially if you find them before they get my whole stock. But don't go getting yourself killed over it.
Did you look the attacker?
Beg your pardon, mister, but them two-headed beeves ain't worth getting shot over.
He's right.
What brings you here?
Can you tell me about the attacks?
Well, it's the strangest thing.
What do you think of the people who live here?
Oh, we keep to ourselves for the most part. Try not to pry. I think Jeannie Mae gets bothered that we aren't more sociable. Ain't that we don't
she's a
appreciate what
Karen.
she's done, managing this town like she has, but not that there ain't others who pry around here. That no-bark was skulking around our yard last week. Part of me wishes I could see things like he sees them, all full of mystery.
How did Novac get his name?
I'm not sure who started it. It wasn't a very nice name, but he took to calling himself by it, so we all had to. I don't even remember what his real name is. Anyway, I think it comes from that expression that people say when you're crazy, that not all of your dogs are barking. Poor No-Bark.
He is crazy. Do be wandering around their yard.
Oh, well, I'm Alice, and you've already met my beau, Dusty.
Okay, Dusty's her husband, okay. Okay, there's somebody who's using a stealth boy.
Can't run from me.
Okay. This note confirms he was killing the Bromham. Screens the Bromham. I didn't know where her house was originally. Okay, let me give him some of the things I'm
Fine by
not
me.
using right now. Yeah, that minigun's not worth a lot, but I don't got any ammo for it and it's in bad condition.
Here, don't let them get the antidote. No, it's just you. You can't have it
Okay,
either.
this dude's a hobo and an addict or whatever.
Who sent you? I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing. And I don't aim to now, by gum.
I don't mean any harm.
We'll just see about that. You come any closer and I'm liable to stick you with my sticking knife.
We can talk from a distance.
You sure now? It's kind of hard to hear you.
No shit, you're old, glared Novac.
Okay, just speak up a little.
What's been going on in town?
There's been things of a disturbing nature going on at the McBride Corral. Seems every night one of their herd meets a most unnatural death. Work of the chupacabra, the livestock vampire, says. Well, says Novac, we got a chupacabra with an automatic weapon. And that's when they get real quiet, because now they see the predicament we're in.
He's right, actually. He has a high perception stat canonically, and there's a reason for that, but I'm not going to spoil why. I'm going to explain that later when I find a certain location in the game. What else do you know about the deaths at the Coral?
I come face to face with the chupacabra himself one night, whilst I was investigating whether this gecko was hiding his treasure from me. He was...
Okay, so basically, he has a high stealth skill and not get caught by it. Is there anything interesting in this area?
Folks will tell you that they seen ghouls up near the rocket factory. Sensationalist hooey, cooked up by superstitious yokels, seeing phantoms of their own imagining.
Who do you think is actually at the factory?
Ghosts. Kami ghosts.
I think he's referring to a Nightkin, which he would be right about that. He's basically saying there's not just ghouls.
'Cause they know I ain't just barking here.
They're right, he was pretty strong in his day, but I'll explain that later. Has anybody been acting strange lately?
I don't trust a man that doesn't have something strange going on about him, 'cause it means he's hiding it from you. If
he's right.
Find anything?
No one's gonna attack your coral for now.
Well, I don't know how you've done it, but I do know how I can thank you. Please take this, compliments of Alice and myself. And help yourself to anything in that freezer over yonder. We got more steaks in there than we'd be able to eat in a year.
Right, pretty cool. Okay, my reputation with Novac went up. Let me check his freezer. Does make sense they would have steak. They are ranchers after all. You know, Jeannie Mae's house sucks, but it does make sense. She does spend most of her time in the hotel, having a free hotel room, but she helps run the town, specifically the hotel.
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. There's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back.
Okay, that's a random encounter you get if you've been helping out the NCR. But, basically that radio only works in NCR territory. You should be able to use a scrap metal for free to repair whether it's theirs or not. Try to fix or repair with electronics. Run the repair with parts. That's why I needed that junk from Novac. Companion protocol begin. So Eddie can make ammo out of scrap metal and, you know, basically scrap electronics and junk. I'm not breaking down my ammo to make different types. I might need that ammo. I want to change what type it is. But basically you can't have two companions at once, but you can have one humanoid companion and one pet companion at once. Usually the pet companions are smaller than the humanoid one.
Trim wimped out and accepted NCR rule. You got that old robot up and running again? How's it working out for you?
Pretty good. How's Prim these days?
Got a new sheriff, as you know. Myers a bit rougher hewn than I might have liked, but he seems like a good sort so far.
I have questions about Eddie.
That beat-up old pile of bolts? What do you want to know?
Where did it come from?
The courier dropped it off a little bit ago. I'd hoped to get it up and running for some courier work, but never could get it running.
Any idea what I should do with it?
Not a bit. I imagine there must be some people around curious about that kind of technology.
He's right, he's fourth wall breaking.
Hey there, youngster.
Some characters who know the person who made Eddie, or, you know, who's used Eddie before, will talk about him. The guy who dropped off Eddie's a very important character.
Things pretty good with Myers watching over us. Another satisfied customer.
Okay. Now I gotta see how much it costs to repair that minigun.
Hello. I wish I had a first recon guy looking after me.
So basically, people do comment, like, you know, multiple citizens who aren't NCR affiliated do comment on the fact Prim is ruled by the NCR, but they also do comment on the fact of who your companions are, like the fact Boone used to be a part of First Recon, you know, an NCR unit, which you can infer, you know, by the beret. So NCR members will say that.
Been doing a lot of good work out there, setting an example for the others. I know Ranger Jackson appreciates it.
Need repairs.
Fine by me.
Been doing a lot of good work.
Oh shit, I need a bunch of caps. I need way more caps.
That's okay. Oh, fine by me.
Hello?
And another thing, every companion has a different fighting style. Eddie and Boone are ranged. I prefer ranged companions. Because, you know, even if you're running an armed build, you know, the companions, you know, can shoot you with an unarmed build while you're up close behind the opponents. But I prefer companions being ranged. so they don't get too close and get themselves killed by enemies who do more damage or who have higher health than them. Okay, glowing ghoul. Okay, homeboy got turned into Ash. Raider Club. Nightkins used those, so most likely that was a Nightkin that got killed from over here.
Fine by me. Fine by me. Okay. Oh, fine by me.
I'm gonna sell that hunting rifle.
Fine by me. Fine by me. Okay.
I should not have tried to box no ghoul.
Run from me.
Okay, so this goes wear a bright Brotherhood robe.
All mine.
I'm gonna need those sugar bombs later.
Hey, over here. Are you listening? Go to the big room on the east side of this building and take the metal staircase all the way up. And hurry.
Who are you?
Who I am doesn't matter, Smooth Skin. Stop wasting time. Like I said.
Okay, this guy's voice sounds mutated, so most likely he's a ghoul. But it is racist to say smooth skin, so I got high look, so I got a stealth boy. I was able to steal from that Nightkin. Most Nightkins, after you kill them, you know, especially if you're doing a low luck playthrough, their stealth boys are broken. They don't spawn in their inventory.
Eat this.
Let me drink those just for the caps, for caps' sake, and to lighten the load.
Can't run from me.
Smoothskin, I'm letting you in. You better watch yourself. I'll sure as hell be watching you.
you ugly. Get upstairs and talk to Jason before I throw up just from looking at you.
Hey, you're not a ghoul.
Your pranks won't work on me, Smooth Skin.
Smooth skin, your skin looks pretty smooth.
Stop wasting my time, Smooth Skin. Go waste Jason's.
Now, Jason deserves to die in all of his followers, except for 2. And Chris is one of them. That's why I don't kill anybody in here if I'm doing a good karma playthrough. Because you do need karma to get one companion, specifically good karma. And you know, I don't really kill these guys on a playthrough, but on a playthrough I want to like play like how I would think in real life.
Hello, Wanderer. Please forgive us our humble surroundings. Our true home awaits us in the far beyond. Have you come to help us complete the great journey?
Okay, this nigga's a part of a cult. I'm here, but Sparrow Ghouls have been wandering into Novac.
And they've been shooting them down like animals.
Them niggas are feral. Tell me more about these demons.
The demons appeared from nowhere. Except it might be more accurate to say they never actually appeared at all.
Okay, the demons are the Nightkin down there.
Yes, over the intercom. Threats of death.
So the Nightkin have been threatening ghouls. I'll take care of the demons, quote unquote, the Nightkin for you.
Is the way clear?
What's the great journey?
We wish to escape the barbarity of the wasteland, especially the violence and bigotry of its human. The Creator has promised to my flock a new land, a place of safety and healing. Preparations for the great journey were nearly complete when the demons appeared.
I haven't dealt with the demons. Who are you?
I am Jason Bright, the prophet of the great journey. All the ghouls you see here are members of my flock.
Your last name is Bright. That's funny. It is funny.
An auspicious name, don't you think? It was mine before I became as I am now. Before the Great War, even.
So he was named Bright. That was his last name before the Great War, which, you know, turned him into a ghoul after his human body came into contact with the nuclear bomb's energy, which started the apocalypse. What's the deal with the human that let me in?
You're referring to Chris. I doubt you had much luck if you tried telling him that he's human. We had the same discussions when he first appeared, and the same lack of success. Soon enough we realized that Chris was a gift from the Creator. He is integral to the success of the great journey.
Was the far beyond? I'm gonna assume that's heaven.
I have glimpsed it only in visions, Wanderer, but what I have seen is truly miraculous. It is a place of light.
How you make the journey?
The means by which the great journey is to be accomplished are an article of faith, not to be discussed with outsiders.
Okay, that's pretty racist, but whatever. You know, for a guy who wants to stop human on ghoul racism, he's pretty racist towards humans. Okay, I better use laser weapons against these mutants.
Want to use a scope I can spot for you. Give you a target.
Okay, so he's breaking a fourth wall, telling us what his ability is. Oh shit, Boone's injured, man. I gotta protect him. Oh wait, no, he's not injured. He regenerated. Okay, good. After he was injured. Okay, so this is the Nightkin who imprisons people. Should have a key on him. Let me go boom this incinerator. I'll sell that later.
Fine by me.
Okay, that's a prison ghoul. Okay, let me check the local map. Hey, this is the only way I ain't went.
Antler says you are the one killing my Ken.
Okay, so Davidson's the leader of the Nightkin, and he'll spare you if you don't come down here with companions who will just shoot the Nightkin on sight. You know, and if you, just spare Nightkin without coming down here with companions. Let me go boom and stuff. But you get more XP for killing the Nightkin, too. FY, you get XP from your companion's kills since it took your skills to recruit them, whether they be speech or whatever.
Go bother Jace.
This nigga kind of look like the Mask for a sec.
Is the way clear?
praise the Creator, and bless you, Wanderer. The way is clear. I will lead my flock through the basement to the sacred site. I hope you will come find us there, Wanderer.
Okay, Nightkin killing Bromham as usual.
Jason will lead us to the far beyond.
I waited to speak with you one last time before I descended to the launch pad, Wanderer. I want you to know that we will remember for all eternity how you delivered us to the threshold of the great journey. Our preparations are nearly complete, but the rockets that will carry us to salvation are yet missing vital components. If you would still help us, Wanderer, speak to Chris. He can tell you what is missing. There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
So they're going to use these rockets to fly to heaven, except what they don't understand, if you're religious like me, you believe heaven's in a separate dimension, like you have to die and be good to get there. You can't just fly there like on some Jacob's ladder type of shit. Are you seriously going to make your growth journey on these rockets?
Yes. The rockets will convey us to our promised land in the far beyond. Vision upon vision has confirmed it.
No, the coke upon coke has confirmed it, nigga. The acid upon acid has confirmed it. These rockets will convey you and your fall straight to the ground. Yeah, but these rockets are not like real spaceships. Like, they're literally like props.
I understand your concerns, friend, and I thank you for voicing them. That the Creator's will for us has been made manifest.
So, God created, humans who create science. Therefore, God created science, which states, maybe y'all niggas should not be, playing with, like vehicles That's why they don't let kids drive, as they like to play, or using props as vehicles. Let's talk about Chris.
After all that you have done for us, I suppose you deserve to know everything. When Chris came to us, we tried to convince him that he was human, but this only angered him. We decided to let him stay with us for a few days, over the course of which we learned that his technical skills far surpassed our own. It became clear that the Creator had sent him to us. Equally clear was that Chris should labor in blessed ignorance of his humanity, and his inability to make the journey himself. It is no coincidence that two humans have been vital to the success of the great journey. It is my belief that the Creator sent you and Chris to expiate the sins of your kind.
So he's basically saying, but humans are racist towards ghouls, therefore it's okay to be racist towards humans and use humans who are good.
Such is the Creator's will. Vision upon vision has shown me that were Chris to accompany us, he would die in
Yeah, that would make sense. He would die from the rads inside the rockets, where ghouls are like immune to rads, as they're mostly made out of them. Well, it's none of my business. Exactly. That's why, like, a lot of times I do kill Chris too for being such a dumbass and trust these things. I just kill everybody in here, except for the Nightkin, because I don't feel like the load time's going through doors. Wow, he really pulled the wool over his eyes.
I take no pleasure in hiding the truth from Chris, but it is the Creator's will.
Okay, their God has to be a false God, but there's no way God would tell you using niggas is okay. Goodbye. Now I'm gonna sell these spacesuits because they cost a lot. I'm gonna give it to Boone and let him wear it.
Fine by me.
Hey. Jason says that I am to cooperate with you on the final tasks necessary to launch.
So the Great Journey will use those rockets.
Obviously. It's taken months, but I've nearly got them in working order. I was skeptical at first, of course, being a man of science, but Jason is certain.
What do you do here?
I'm the flock's resident engineer. I've always been good with machines. Jason says the Great Journey would have been impossible without me. Of course, my skills aren't much use unless I have the right materials.
Don't they let you work on the launch pad?
When I joined the flock, Jason made it clear that he wanted me to supervise the repairs, not do them. It would be a waste of my gifts.
The radiation down there will kill you, but you're human.
I thought we were past all that, Smoothskin. I was human once, you know.
No, your voice box was human once, nigga. The rads made you, a human with a mutated voice. You left your bald, but you was going bald. Okay, so this nigga thought he became a ghoul, but he went bald, but ghouls are bald. Except the thing about ghouls is that ghouls are bald. They lose their hair due to radiation, but one, they're completely bald, and two, their skin changes colors. They get wrinkly and immortal. You left your bald, but you was bald.
Bald? You call this bald, Smoothskin? I'm a monster.
For a scientist, he doesn't know what a mirror is. Jason told me himself the Great Journey is for ghouls only. You're not going.
Oh, God. You're telling me the truth, aren't you? Oh, no. How could they do this to me? For 2 years. My God, I've been a joke to
Yeah, you are a joke. Come think of it, sabotage is great at it. It is.
Then bring me sugar bombs. 3 boxes should do the trick.
I got some sugar bombs.
I said I need 3
Okay, then take one. What else do you need?
To sabotage the rockets, I'll still need to get them ready for launch. I still need a quantity of the igniting agent and the thrust control modules.
I'll track down the 9 agent.
Very well. We don't need a huge amount.
Can you give me tips? Okay, let me use this little shortcut. But yeah, the vault that showed up as a location marker showed up. He actually told me he's from Vault 34, and he told me where it is. All the sugar bombs I had I sold, so I'm gonna have to go to a past vendor. But this is the annoying part of this mission. That's why like I just kill everybody in there except for the Night King usually. Well, but I won't say usually, about half the time. Unless I'm doing a walkthrough like now.
I don't know if you know, but since Jeannie Mae passed, I've been keeping an eye on her properties for her. I think it's time we gave everything back to you, so take this key and make yourself at home in our motel. It'll open the room on the second floor, closest to the lobby. Hope it suits you.
Okay, cool. A free room for getting rid of her. She was evil.
Really?
No, I'm not gonna buy all of his rockets.
Welcome back. Sure
Let's
thing.
see if he got
Have
any sugar bombs. I might have stole some from him and sold him some. But basically the Gibson scrapyard, you know, the map doesn't state it's a part of Novac, but it basically damn near is on top of it. Novac sells junk too, so I just gotta get some scrap machines and parts and tech from the Gibson scrapyard. Steal some or buy some to sabotage the rockets. Luckily, I'm on the series version, which, you know, makes the load times easier, but it's a newer console. If it wasn't for that, it would be over. Let me talk to old lady Gibson.
Hi there. I'm old lady Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got odds and ends for sale, and I'm pretty good at fixing things.
Okay, do you have any thrust control modules in stock from Repcon?
As it so happens, I do have some thrust modules, but they're expensive.
Okay, she's a cheap old bitch. Okay, let me use Lady Killer. You're an attractive woman like yourself all alone. Maybe you and I could work out some kind of trade.
I know I'm not young and pretty anymore, but I appreciate the thought all the same. Here, take the parts you've...
Okay, flirt with her and get the parts. I just found out you could do that.
Fine by me.
Okay, let me keep my first recon beret and put it on just to Aura farm. Okay, the basement's the other way. Luckily, I had luck, no pun intended. That's how I found so much sugar bombs.
Have you found the components we discussed? Indeed you did. I'll mix the sugar bombs into the fuel mixture before they launch. They'll never suspect a thing. Yes, I'll tell Jason.
Okay, so my reputation went up with Novac. I'm idolized now there, which is pretty cool. Let me check what I need. Definitely need my barter up, but not too high because I'm not going to be using it that much throughout this game. That was an odd number. Let me pick one. Steering Imperials, you do more damage against raiders, junkies, tribals. Trying to settle or stay alive. Civilized less against dirty rare jungle types. As well as Zion, which is a faction run deal, so you do 15% damage. Well, I'm going to be doing an NTR playthrough, so anything to do more damage against legionaries. But I should pick Educated because that'll make, you know, a bunch of my skills go up at once. Educated, where you gain 2 more skill points at a time. You advance to a level. Best be taken very early on to maximize its effectiveness. Yeah, I'm pretty low level. I'll take that. Okay. Let me talk to Manny. Jason was getting annoying, so good thing he's gone now. Okay, now Chris has spawned here, which is cool.
Welcome to Novac. It's not very exciting here, but the people are friendly enough. My engineering skills have been coming in handy too. I've got plenty to do. Thanks for telling me about this place. Welcome to Novac.
You have any luck with the ghouls?
The ghouls are no longer a Repcon.
Really? Unbelievable, man. I knew that wasn't going to be easy. But I had a good feeling about you. You look like you've been through a lot.
Now the man I'm looking for.
Okay, I'll tell you everything I know, like I promised. The guy you're looking for, Benny, he was traveling with some members from my old gang. They were going to Boulder City.
Any idea why they went that way?
No clue. I know Benny hadn't paid up yet. Maybe that was where they were supposed to get square.
So they supposed to get their cut there. So he had the cut hidden there. Or, you know, he had been temporarily visiting like a hotel there. And he rented a room or something. Or he had a house there. And that's where his cut must have been stashed. And, you know, he was going to split his cut with them. Because, you know, they need to get paid from him, you know, for the work they did guarding him. Where's Boulder City?
It's straight up Route 93 from here.
That's all I wanted to know.
Hope that helps. I owed you. Yeah, see ya.
Okay, I gotta sell some stuff.
How you doing?
Fine by me.
Know what? I'll leave the bumper sword. I might use that later. No, there's better sword I can find in the DLC. You can hold my nades for a bit. Oh, wait. Let me
Fine
get
by
these
me.
clothes back.
Fine by me.
And the glasses. You can't complete the boon look without them.
Welcome back.
Barter, you don't have any offers for them rockets. You'd be lucky getting money at all.
Okay, I admit it. They've been collecting dust since before I got here. You can have them dirt cheap. Sure thing. Have a look.
Don't need any scrap since I repaired Eddie. Definitely don't need no BB gun in a game like this. Hunting rifle, not that accurate, not enough damage. Okay, I'll go boon that minigun.
Fine by me.
And the swords, I'm not using melee now.
Fine by me.
Okay. Boone shoots legionaries on sight. Okay, 10mm submachine gun. I can sell my 9mm then. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Okay, my reputation went up with the powder gangers.
Got what they had coming.
We go with Nip then.
Glad we were the ones to deliver it.
Yeah, so he does make comments when he kills the legionaries. We steal their healing powder. Okay, this can't get through their armor. Let me use plasma. There's a lot of them. They're lined up for some grenades.
Maybe it's my time.
Okay, the Legion hates me now. I guess I can take their armor and I can sell it. I'll just give it to Eddie. Hey, all that's gonna get sold soon. That's wildlife good.
Are you fucking kidding me? First I get my leg smashed, and then in walks the Powder Ganger's Grim fucking Reaper. Jesus fucking Christ! If you want me dead, just give me 15 medics and I'll fucking OD for...
Okay, that guy's a good curse. I took care of that slave caravan.
You know what I'd be real excited about? If you'd showed up and saved me before they smashed my legs. Now, why don't you fuck off and let me sleep, hero?
What enemies are these? They gotta be scorpions, probably.
Can't run from me.